everyone, I'm Deanna and this is Jackie. Welcome to Glow in Peace. Okay, I'm coming to you to tell you about how I re-moisturize my hair and how I properly seal my ends. So we're going to take it from the top, people. We're going to go step by step. I'm going to put steps, but just in case I don't feel like doing it in post, I suggest you pay close attention with both eyeballs and ears and watch how I do this. So my hair is currently a very small mini twist that took me about 8 hours to do in one setting. Probably a little bit more than that, but we're going to call it like 7 to 8 hours. And I did it really small so I really wouldn't have to redo it, but I haven't re-moisturized it. See? Oh shoot. So we're going to go through it step by step. As you see, my hair is banded in bands. They're actually 2 bands banded together. So I'm going to show you through this. We're just going to gently take down, actually I'm losing patience already, so we're just gonna take it down. You do it as gently as possible. Don't worry about what it is I'm doing. Actually, you kind of should. All right, so we're going to, oh, I heard a click. I heard it. Now, let me be, because they're very small and I don't, yeah, I felt that. They're very small, so they're very fluffy, and the ends are not going to be super duper like, you know what they can be if I seal them properly. But yeah, they're very, how many bands did I use? Goodness. I'm saying, y'all come back in a fortnight, then I'll be done. So okay, okay, so you want to just make sure you want to do this very, you want to do this very carefully. And you want to, okay, you want to just make sure you're doing this take your time, you know, ain't no rush, take your time. I mean, I'm just trying to get through the video, but you know, ooh, okay, like I said, I made them very, very tiny, very teeny weeny bitty, you see how very small, very small mini twist. So this is just, I don't know if you guys can tell, but they're very small, and I wanted them very small because I wanted them to last me a very long time. So the first step I do for re-moisturization is, I'm doing it now. I'm taking them out the bands. But the first thing you're going to want to do once you take your twist or your mini braids or your macro braid out of the band, give your hair a couple shakes. And I'm just going to, oh, wow. Okay, shoot. Next time I do these really small mini twists, which I don't know when, I'm going to show you guys how I do them. I basically do them like regular twists, except I just make them real small. So you should know the curl cream. Okay, inches. Okay, it looks like I put some bundles in it okay. Wow, this is really nice. Hold on, let me go show my mom. Update, I showed my parents and they're very proud of my hair growth. Okay, so now that your hair is out and all out, what you're gonna do is you are gonna wanna do a scalp massage. Now, I'm trying to make this style last, so I'm not trying to get too much frizz, but the first thing I like to do is massage my scalp. Now I'm going to use my scalp massager, and 2 ways you can do it. You can use this scalp massager, real quick, if you guys want these tips, all of these tips and certain products I'm mentioning are on deannasbreakthroughformula.com. If you want the exact 4-step routine on how I grow my hair, if you click revolutionizing hair care, you'll find it. So I'm just letting you know that. I also saying that because I've linked this scalp massager to the scalp massager that I use. So this is an electric one, right? So I'm gonna click it. So you're gonna put it here. Woo-wee. Now, this ensures, it's hard to talk and do this at the same time, but I'm gonna try. This ensures that you're kneading the scalp. You're not scratching your scalp. You're not rubbing your scalp. It kneads the scalp for you, right? This is not a necessity. When I first started doing scalp massages, I never used a scalp massager. I just do this because out of convenience. I use my hands, and I'm going to show you very quickly how to scalp massage, very important. I'm gonna make a whole video dedicated just to scalp massage. Might even do a 30-day scalp massage challenge. But I'm gonna make a video dedicated solely to more about scalp massages, which I do have. But I need to make, clearly by the questions I get, I gotta make several to really make sure everyone is understanding it thoroughly and why it's just so important, which is where diet comes in. So what happens when you do a scalp massage, and why I like to start my routine with this, is when you do a scalp massage, it promotes blood flow to the areas. So all the nutrients in your blood is going to carry to the blood vessels connecting to your hair follicles, and it's going to provide nutrients, right? This is where diet comes in. Because if you do eat like trash, what do you think? Trash cannot feed healthy hair. Trash is only good for inflammation. I'm not saying, you know, eat a balanced diet, but what I'm saying is if you're taking MSM orally in the powder, diluting it with water or your green juice, which I do sometimes, or if you're taking fenugreek tablets, if you're taking any hair growth promoting superfood or vitamin like biotin, that is what's going to help nourish your hair from the scalp massage. So it's not necessarily the oil itself as it is the scalp massage that's going to provide the scalp massage that's going to provide the nutrients, the growth, and that is what's going to grow your hair. So that's where the influencers never tell you that part about diet, but that is why diet is so important. But anyway, I'm almost finished with it, as you can see, but this is my sealant butter, right? Sometimes I use a hair oil, but I wanted to show you my sealant butter, and I hope I have enough, child. All right, so I'm going to put some on my scalp. Ooh-wee. I haven't done this in a while, and like I said, I'm trying to make the style last, so I'm just very mindful. I don't want to promote a lot of frizz, so I'm not going to rub it in like this, but I'm just going to kind of like come here. This is not the massage, and the reason why I put this in after the massage is if I'm using my hands, it doesn't matter. But if I'm using the scalp massager, I just don't want to get it greasy, so I'm just like, it just seems more work, so I'm just putting some in my hair along my scalp. And yeah, and I'm just melting, I'm just gently just coating that into my hair. Boom, boom, applying some pressure. So the pressure, not the scratch, the pressure is literally what's going to promote the blood flow to the hair, to promote the hair growth, okay? So you're just, boom. I'm not going to do it as full as I normally would because I'm just trying to, it's more like demoing. I hope I have more sealant butter. Ooh, I'll make it work. I'll make it work. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take a spray bottle. Now this could be water. This could be rose water. This could be lavender water. This could be aloe vera juice. I wouldn't recommend teas because I haven't personally studied the long effects of tea in your hair without it being rinsed out. I know there are people on YouTube who have made videos of leaving rosemary tea in their hair, but I haven't tested it out. Anytime I put a tea in my hair, it's usually followed by putting a deep conditioner or protein treatment that I rinse out. So I would have to, you know, I don't feel like doing any more experimentation to my hair in that way. So I would just say the safest thing is good old-fashioned water, rose water, lavender water, because it also has nice scent to it, or some nice aloe vera juice, right? So good. You're just gonna lightly spray. You're not trying to give yourself, you're not trying to, I'm also trying to get the hair, not my scalp, because like I'm saying, guys, I'm trying to make this style last. This took me like 8 hours. You know, I'm not trying to have it, you know, good. Just enough and a little at the ends, because we got to work through the ends. Boom. So we just put enough water in it just to get it, just so my hair knows there's water. And I'm just going to lightly, because I did them so small, I'm just going to lightly just separate them. Boom. Boom. You can tell my hair looks a little bit more weighed down. By the way, no, never mind. I'll tell you after. So, you know, you're just going to come here. Boom. Just separating it. If, you know, if your twists aren't as tiny as mine, you don't got that to worry about. Just put the water in your hair. Still separate it a little bit if you have to. Okay, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Great. Now your water's in. You did your scalp massage. You on the right track. You on the right track, boo. You understand? Cool. So, curl cream. So I'm going to re-moisturize my hair by adding my favorite curl cream. And what I like about this curl cream, and I have some grease just in case I feel like my hair is not weighed down enough. But what I like about this curl cream is this is a part of my line. This is the Coils curl cream. It's formulated for more thicker hair. The Curls curl cream is formulated for more looser hair textures. Everything works for all hair types. So this is for more thicker, so I'd say 3C and up. And Curls is for like 3B and like to 1. All my products are formulated on the richer side because that's what will give you the maximum ingredients. So if your hair is on the looser side, it might weigh your hair, but it's going to be highly effective because of the richness of ingredients, okay? So I'm just going to start on the left side first. I rub some in my hand, and I'm just going to I'm just going to add, not detangle, but I'm just going to like thoroughly coat the curl cream in my hair, right? So this is just to ensure that my hair is re-moisturized, it's staying moisturized, purr, y'all get it, boom boom boom. And yeah, so if you need a very good curl cream, I recommend mine, not just because it's my collection, but it's the only one I use, so that should tell you something. I've struggled to find a curl cream that really weighs my hair down and makes my hair have like prolonged moisturization. Mind you, I haven't had to re-moisturize my hair because of how, first of all, how well I install these twists. Another, because of how moisturizing these twists are. These help so much at shrink. I didn't even realize it, but it helps so much with shrinkage. Like it literally helps so much with shrinkage. Like obviously shrinkage is a good sign that your hair is healthy and absorbing the water very well, especially for more thicker, coilier textures. But yeah, I love this, and I know this because it's sold out on my website, and we will be restocking soon, so I think you should go click notify when available, because it's literally like it's the only, you know, curl cream that I use. When I ran out of this, I did use Curls once, and it works. It's just not as weighing down, but honestly, and I'm not no shade, no tea, but the Curls is still thicker than the thickest curl cream you'd find in a store, which is really sad because, you know, it can be thicker than that, and it's supposed to be because it's a curl cream. It's meant to weigh your hair down in some capacity. But yeah, if you've used my products and you really like them and you like this company, not just comment, but leave a review on the website. It really helps us grow, and other people will come to the website looking to see if someone left a review, and because that might be the determining factor if they buy the product. And if you share your experience, not just so I make money, well, you know what, because the more money I make, the more products I can make, and the more I can sell, and the more the company can grow. That aside, you could be helping somebody else tremendously, and you're gonna help the business grow, because these products, this is what hair care should be. Like, this is, look at y'all, look at this, look, y'all aren't looking, I know you're not, so I'm saying it again, pay attention. Like, literally, it's so juicy. Like, literally, my hair is living. Like, we're gonna get to these ends, but like with the sealing, because I'm gonna show you how to properly seal your ends, but this is a part of properly sealing your ends, because it's good to have, you know, the sealant butter can work on dry ends, trust me, I've done it, but this is where I find it works optimally in this re-moisturization routine, okay? So yeah, if you guys are interested in the products, they're linked in my YouTube channel, and they're linked in the description box. I recommend, if you have products that work for you, then go ahead, don't even worry about it. But if you're trying to find a good solid curl cream and a sealant butter, which is not to flex, but the only one that is invented, a product formulated just for like the ends of your hair, knock yourself out. Like, don't really knock yourself out, but I'm like, try is what I'm saying. Okay, so boom, my hair is pretty moisturized. I could go back in, but I feel like this is a natural stopping point. So boom, now that our hair is, we got the water, we massage, we put some sealant butter on our scalp, or you can put your favorite oil. I just like the sealant butter because it has some real good nutrients. It is richly, that product is heavily formulated with mango butter and flaxseed oil and coconut milk, so much so that if you had a keen sense of smell, you can probably smell some of the flaxseed oil in it. It's like a lot in there. So, and if you don't know, flaxseed oil is great because it has it blocks DHT, one of the lignans, or you know what I'm saying. it inhibits DHT production, which causes hair loss. So that's why I like putting it on my scalp too. So boom, not that I have that issue, I'm just saying, all right? Woo, I just had to scratch it. All right, good. Boom. Now we're going to seal our ends. Now here's how you properly seal your ends. Because this product, see, there's no, how do I say this? The influencers, I've told you this. I've always said you need to seal your ends. If your ends naturally seal, then baby, go ahead. And this is why I said recommend you take your curl cream first and run it through, because the curl cream is gonna get, see how the coils already started helping some of the sealing, right? It's not going to completely seal your ends, but it's formulated a lot with mango butter, flaxseed oil, coconut milk as well, and so this is gonna help the process. But to get the ends sealed and juicy, you're gonna take like a nice serving of your sealant butter. You're gonna rub it. And you have two options. You can go individually, which I'm not, because y'all know how many twists are in my head, or you're going to go section by section at the end. There's a couple ways you can do this. You can go like this. You can just randomly pick up some pieces and just work your way down from the, like a 2 inches down, and just seal it. But by the way, if the sealant butter is working for you guys, I haven't heard any feedback, but I've seen some repeat customers, so that makes me know, like, okay, it's working. But I need you guys to share your experiences with it, so we, you know, just to know, because this works well for me, but I'm not every person. So I assume it's working well for y'all. I haven't had any, you know, feedback, you know, about it. So I'm assuming no news is good news. But oh my God. Y'all don't understand what it is that we created in this studio today. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all not see? Boom. 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 We're going through. We're going through. Boom. Boom. Y'all not getting it. You guys just don't get it. Like, this sealant butter it's literally the only one that exists. I put this on my resume, like, listen, I invented something, like, and that's really not me. It was God, because there was no way, like penicillin, it was a complete accident, and there was no way that I was trying to make something, formulated something, came out to this, and boom, it just, when it gets, oh my God, you see, look at this, watch this, y'all gotta pay attention. It eats. It's just eating. It's just eating. And this, I mean, I'm telling you, like, one thing I'm trying to make sure that's always in stock is the sealant butter, because it's a popular item, and I highly recommend it, because this is, before I use this, I used the DIY version, but this is way more effective than that. Because of the way it's formulated, it's completely balanced. And it's not just trying to promote my company. I mean, yeah, I want my company to grow, but it's me trying to help y'all. Because if you only knew, you know, this is literally balanced. And I'm just, sometimes you got the little stringy ends. Don't try and keep them, y'all. If you see a little stringy just get rid of them. Get rid of them. Don't try and hold on. But yeah, if you only knew, like, this is truly the missing link in length retention. Sealing ends, right? Because if your ends aren't sealed, no matter how much you grow, you will not retain length. Like, be for real. You're just not going to retain any length. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some more. And we're going to go section. Again, we're going to go by section by section by section. And we're going to go we're going to just seal them down. That's it. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to seal them down. I don't need to buy, it's my company, but I need to get some more sealant butter. That's what I need to do, because I don't know. I think I have some. Sometimes when jars aren't like filled completely up, I take them. So that's how I get them for free. Also, you guys should know something about the sealant butter. If you're wondering why sometimes it's smooth, sometimes it's like not, sometimes it's, here's the thing about the sealant butter. The sealant in all the products, the consistency is dependent upon the temperature of cooling, right? So as it cools, we do not like stirring the sealant butter as it's cooled to get lumps or bumps out of it, right? Because it messes with the formulation. And we would rather have slightly varied like textures than a messed up formulation, because it will mess it up. It's a very delicate formulation, and which is why it's going to be something that's a little difficult to replicate. Even the lab when we're making this product and when we're producing it, we have to do such level of care. And sometimes the batches, if they're a little off, we will discard a batch if it's not going to be super effective. So I want you guys to know, like, a lot of effort goes into making sure this product is highly effective. Otherwise, your ends will not be sealed. You just put gook in your hair. But now you know you're putting this beautifully creamy emulsion of mango, flaxseed oil, coconut milk goodness. And we also put MSM powder in all our products, so that helps. That definitely helps. So we're just going section by section. Usually I do scrunch, like scrunch, but because they're small and I want to make sure I don't miss anything, I'm just going like small section by section, and I'm just doing maybe like 2 inches down, and you know, that's it. So it's not that hard. It's just you want to make sure. And this is the first time when I do my hair. I put my hair in twist last week? Yeah, last week. Or was it earlier this week? You know, I bet you it was earlier this week. It was about 5-6 days ago. So, you know. Usually I do a re-moisturization every 3 days, but the curl cream is popping, y'all. If I do say so myself, it's popping. And I did formulate all these products, you know, so I mean, I'm telling you what I'm not telling you what I think, I'm telling you what I know is popping. Alright? Like it's y'all not seeing the sealant butter, by the way. Y'all not really getting into it the way I would want you to get into it, but I need you to get into it because I'm really, you know, I see a lot of influencers who have a business. Not only do they not use their own products, and I'm not saying I don't use others, but it's like, how is this gonna really help my hair grow? Like, how is me using this shampoo different from any other shampoo? Like, any shampoo would clean any shampoo in theory would clean my hair. These products, I'm telling you, the way they're formulated is so unique. So like I said, with the sealant butter, once we pour it, we don't like to mix it because it will mess it up, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Maybe one day when I'm not selling the company. So, and that's another thing. As the company gets even bigger, and by the way, I don't refer to my business as a small business because there's nothing small about this impact. This impact is very large, okay? But yeah, as we get bigger and we work with a broader team of scientists, they'll probably be like, hey, you could get it even smoother by blah, blah, blah. But until we get there, it's gonna be the consistency that it is, boo, okay? So if you're wondering, oh my gosh, we pour it while it's very hot, and that's what enables it to get the texture that it takes. So sometimes there might be some slight air pockets in it. Don't be alarmed. Nothing's wrong. It's just we pour it while it's very hot. And, well, not very hot, but we pour it at a certain temperature, I should say, when it's ready to be poured. So, yeah, that's how we know we get it at the perfect, you know, consistency. Yeah, so this is our sealant butter, and I love this product. I love this product, and I hope you guys like it too. So, yeah, this is the sealant butter. Just gonna smooth. Now, boom, we done sealed it. Our ends, if you can't tell, our ends are mighty sealed. Boom, let me just show y'all. Y'all aren't getting into it. Are you getting into it? Are you getting into it? Y'all, I need you to get into it. Get into it. So now, boom, it looks like, you know what this looks like, low key? It looks like I did like a wavy, oh, it's gonna eat. It's just eating already. Even when I took it out the twist, normally when I take my hair out the bands, it's like, ooh, girl, it's looking rough. But it wasn't looking like that. It was looking cute. And I'm just going back over, because I got a lot of twists. I'm just doing it like maybe 4 or 5 a section just to ensure everything. You should not rush this process. Like, it is worth it. And I'm only putting on, well, I'll put healthy amounts. You don't want to put like giant globs, but you want to put like 1 little finger scoop worth per section. Like this product, God is so good. He's just so good. So yeah, you just want to make sure you're working it into your hair. Okay, boom. Now that we're done, when I say stuff, things should just manifest. Now that we're done, oh, found it. I'm just gonna just do my edges real quick. You know what I'm gonna do? I got some Suavecito pomade. This is what I use for ballroom dancing, just to keep it together. And I don't want to put too much, because sometimes too much pomade can, like, you know, make my hair more frizzy. And I don't mind my natural hair. I don't mind. So we're just gonna put some here, put some here, and just put some slightly at the edges. Boom. And we're just gonna, boom. You know, nothing too much. Nothing. We're not trying to do too much. Boom. You feel me? Like, see, when we wasn't trying to do too much, because it wasn't really that frizzy to begin with. Okay. Boom. Re-moisturization. Re-moisturization. So yeah, now my hair is completely re-moisturized. Now what am I gonna do? I'm gonna put it back in the bands, right? So we're gonna separate our hair into two, and we're just gonna make sure our hair is smooth. So like if your twists are as small as I am, make sure all of them are smoothed down. And we're gonna bring it behind. I'm gonna do a little pigtail. 1, 2, 3. Are y'all with me? I'm gonna assume that's a yes. So then you're gonna take another band, do it to the other side. And you're gonna hold it, smooth it down. I need this style to last, because like, it took me a really long time. If they were like smaller, I'd be like whatever. But no, this took me a hot minute. So this needs to last me until it just can't hold on no more. And I'm in denial that I need to do my hair. So, boom. So then I'm going to start taking my scrunchies. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say. My hair ties. Boom. Oh, this is a vibe too. This is a cute little look too. And that's what I love about mini twists. They're just so versatile. You can put them in basically any style you want. A bun, a ponytail, space buns, you know, half up, half down. It's really up to you. So we're just going to, boom. And if you guys see my hair, you know my hair has gotten longer, which is, what is this going to do? Which is a blessing, because, you know, testing the products on myself as the first primary tester, they have taken a lot on my hair. So for my hair to be restored, my hair health to be restored, is a blessing. And a big part of that is the way I take care of my hair, combined with how amazing the products are. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not just saying this so it's like, oh, she's just trying to sell us something. Like, I'm only trying to sell y'all something that works. Like, I'm only trying to help you. Like, and that's my heart. I hope you guys know that I'm not just trying to sell you something, or I'm not just trying to tell you to buy something for the sake of buying it. Like, I love a good impulse buy more than the next person. But if I'm telling you about this line, it's not because I'm just like, first of all, I didn't have to sell these products. Let's get that very, very, very clear. The work that goes into starting a business, I could have saved myself that effort, that energy, that time and stress, and kept these products to myself and said, you just keep on with your DIYs. I'm going to do the things that work for me. I could have gladly kept these products to myself. But no. The Holy Spirit said, you know you got to start this business. You know you have to help people. And I was like, I know you're right, Lord. It's just a lot of work, and it's a lot of work running a business, but it's worth it if it's going to help you guys. So that's why I said, how I know these products are working for others is if you guys review. And not everything is going to work for everybody, but the way it's formulated was to be highly, 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 highly effective. That's the purpose, right? And then at the end of this, I'm just going to put more sealing butter, but I'm going to do the other side, okay? So then just smooth that out. Okay. Ow! Jeez, I didn't know I was going to do that. Okay. All right. Okay. So, all right. So, we're just going to do the same thing we did on the other side. We're gonna band it down okay? And you can do threading, but that just seems more involved. This seems more easy to me. I've never done that. Actually never tried it, but it just seems like more steps. But hey, you know, at the end of the day, you guys, you have to do what works for you. It just so happens that this works for me. And it does work for other people, because I've asked people, does this work for you? And they're like, actually, my hair's been growing ever since doing your methods. I'm like, oh, good. That's a good sign. So, yeah. Alrighty then. So we're just going to keep going down the length of our hair. Almost done. We're going to put maybe like 2. Let me not let it go. My God in heaven, that hurt. So we're just going to boom, put it down, boom, twist. Y'all, I mean, I need a the thing about this is I need a head massage spa place that does this and installs very small mini twists. Like, I need a scalp massage, like a nice scalp bath, and then I need someone to put my hair in very, very tiny, teeny tiny mini twists, because my back was hurting. I need a massage after doing that, because y'all know how long this, y'all know how small, you see how small I made these twists? I made them teeny, weeny, itty bitty small. Like, they real small. So, boom. Alright, okay, now that we have our 2, sorry, I'm just gonna make this a little tighter. Uh-oh, I thought I ripped something. Boom, okay. Now that we have our teeny weeny, itty bitty, well, not teeny weeny, itty, ain't nothing itty bitty about this, okay? So, now that we have our things, we're just gonna add some more sealant butter, and this time I just kind of reinforce I do a scrunch. What am I doing? I'm just doing a scrunch, nothing major, ain't no tutorial, like y'all, like, you just kind of put some in and scrunch and make sure it's very worked into the ends of your hair, and just kind of just reinforce it, gets it all sealant like. This is what I find effective for me. You might find it, if you find a different technique, you can comment and let me know, like, oh, I do it this way, and I'm like, oh, I never thought about it. But you do whatever way you find good technique, okay? And if you ever have any questions about the directions, and you can always go and find it on the website and on the jar. But for the sealant butter, the print is very small because it's 4 ounces. So if you need more like direction, you can go on the website as well, and it'll tell you. All right. So then, just boom. See, it's beautiful, 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 beautiful. And the thing I like about the sealant butter is that it will get your ends there quick. Like, it'll get your ends like, as it starts to dry. You know when a product starts to dry, it starts to lose its effectiveness. The sealant butter works in the opposite way, in that as it starts to dry, the curls start taking more of a shape. I'm just going back in and defining some of my fingers just by rubbing it more together individually. Boom. And just making sure I don't have any extra any knots at the end of my hair, because if I did, that's just tough. That'd be tough. So, alright, I think I feel a little something. Okay. I'm not saying the sealant butter is going to make you immune from knots, because if there wasn't, we wouldn't need a sealant butter. It's to help you get rid of them and seal it to further prevent, because I don't have as many knots because of it. And also, the day you install your twist or your protective style is not necessarily the day you need the sealant butter, unless you feel like your hair needs the additional sealing. Just by the curl cream alone, it got it nice, it got it down. But post is where the sealant butter really comes into play. But like I said, I have been in, like, when I've had botched experiments on my hair had been so dry afterwards, no matter how many additional conditioners or whatever, that putting the sealant butter on after putting the curl cream on just reinforced it just made sure my ends were sealed and weren't dry, because that's the worst thing in the world. Like, it's one thing for your scalp to be dry, but for the ends of your hair to be dry, you're not going to retain length. It's just going to break and you're going to get a bunch of knots. So boom, my ends are all wash and go, like, boom. I'm just gonna take some more. You can use edge control. Oh, I got some on my glasses. How cute. You can take some more edge control, pomade, just some gel. I don't recommend like eco gel, unless eco gel gets your hair like slick back, then you go ahead. So I'm just gonna lay it down. You got to lay it down, okay? So I'm gonna lay it down with my handy dandy scarf, okay? And y'all better lay it down, unless you want frizz, then don't. So lay it down, boom, make sure it's nice and even. Okay, sorry, that wouldn't lay down. Okay, good. I'll lay that down. Tie that tight. If you don't get a headache, you ain't laid it down correctly. If you wonder why my head hurt and realize it's your scarf, you didn't lay it down. Okay, that's just real. I'm just gonna put it back up a little bit. Boom. Then I'm going to take, because you got to have a backup scarf. You got to have, because when this scarf eventually unties itself in the middle of the night and scurries across the room, you got a backup scarf. See, you got to think multiple steps ahead in this hair care game, right? Boom. You got to, it wants to play what? It wants to play checkers, baby. You got to play chess. That's it. You wondering why my bonnet at the other side of the room? See, one bonnet might do that, but you put 3 bonnets on your head, and one of them gonna stay on, okay? You gotta outsmart it. This is how you beat the system, okay? It's not that even, but okay, we get the drift. Okay, tie that down. Boom. Tie that down. Boom. Cute little bow. Action, okay? And then just bring it up. All right, now we got our okay length. Now we're gonna put on our principal bonnet. I got 2 others, but we're not going to bed right now. So right now we're just gonna find the seam, okay? We're going to put it here, and then we're just gonna twist this 2 in the back just so they fit properly. And bam! Re-moisturization. So yeah, that's it y'all. The only products I use today are the curl cream, my Coils, my sealant butter, and my pomade. And in theory, this pomade works very well, the Suavecito pomade. I got it from my local beauty supply store. Kidding, I got it from Sally's actually. And in theory, I just like something with a stronger hold, but you gotta know your hair. You know, you can use, I love the African Pride Jamaican black castor oil like lock gel. That's really good. And if I'm in a pinch, I'll use the Cream of Nature argan oil extra edge control. That's what I do too as well, and I use it in the gold, not the black color. So yeah, that's basically it, y'all. I hope this helped you. Like I said, I hope if you're interested in purchasing the products to help you on your hair care journey, I highly recommend it. And it's not because, I mean, we're working, I don't want to say, the products do speak for themselves in effectiveness, but this is just, the heart of this company was to help. The heart of this company was to make sure every single person never struggled with their hair care journey. And if I had these products and this method at the beginning, when I tell you my hair would be to my tailbone by now. Like my hair would be bust down if I knew all of this going into my hair care journey. And I don't know who's going into their hair care journey or who's starting it and needed this information. But I'm very happy to be able to pass this on. And God has blessed me with a company to help you in your hair care endeavors. And it also helps me because I love these products so much. I love this cream. I use it, like this is the only thing I used on my twist. I didn't think I needed hair grease. I only do that if I feel like, or if I just want the extra weighted downness, but it really didn't need it. Probably because I made them small, but also because it's pretty effective. And if you need the lighter weight one, I'd say the Curls it'll get you there, y'all. It'll get you there. And of course, we got our girl sealant, Miss Sealant Butter. Like sealant butter is gonna seal. And this is how I showed you is literally how you properly seal your ends. Granted, there's no end sealant available other than the company, which sounds very weird, and I'm not trying to be like, ooh, she thinks she, no, like, I'm like, you know, and I don't think there ever will be a sealant compared to this, because you guys gotta understand, this is a plant-based, nutrient-rich company. If you don't know what that means, I'm gonna tell you quickly. It means that we use only plant-based materials, A, in ingredients. B, when we use our plant-based formulation, right, or when we use our plant-based formulation, it's nutrient-rich, meaning when we said mango butter and flaxseed oil collection, we wasn't saying it to be cute. We were saying it because that's what's predominantly in the product. That's what's in there. Everything else is to make those ingredients be great. So when we introduce a, I don't know, olive oil collection, let's say we do that in the future, know that olive oil is going to be the perfect amount of olive oil to get the good amount of nutrients of the olive oil, and the effect of it is going to be in the product, right? Now, there are other things in the product that you cannot buy that don't grow from trees, like preservative, which is very important. We use a 1% formulation of phenoxyethanol SA, and we do that because A, it's a very safe, that amount is very safe, and it's perfectly safe in that 1%. Without it, you will have mold, and then you will be sick. So, and the products will be nasty. So that's the point of preservative. Then we have other things that work very well for your hair, that are plant-based, like cetyl and cetyl alcohol, which they help give the product its body. Like, that's what helps a lot with the creaminess and richness of the product, combined with the mango butter, the flaxseed oil, combined with something like cetrimonium chloride, which is such a great, it's a conditioning agent, and it helps your hair. It helps with the slip of a product. So all these things work together, featuring our main girls, the mango butter, flaxseed oil, coconut milk, to be great. So I just wanted to make that clear, that when you see other ingredients, it's to help those be great, not just trying to add ingredients just for the sake of adding ingredients, because baby, we don't have time for that, okay? That's why we don't have that many ingredients. We just have the right amount to make the products be great. And who knows, you know, in the future, with different lines might require different type of products, require different things. That's what we're learning, what I've learned about formulation, because I knew nothing about this a year ago. It's only been the past few months, but different products need different formulations, need different ingredients, but this line eats down. So yeah, leave a comment if you have questions. If I'm actually taking questions at this time, so if you have any questions, leave one for me. I will look and I will do my best to answer you. And if I see you if I see like 5 people are asking the same question, I either didn't explain it correctly, or I need to make a frequently asked questions based on the questions y'all are asking me. But I want to hear what you guys are, your thoughts on about the products, about the methods, and yeah, okay? So I'm Deanna, as you know, and Jackie says bye, and we'll see you in the next video.